Hello guys, in this video I'll be showing us how we can connect our Power BI to our Excel file. So how we get to do that is to use the icon that is in front of us here. So we can say get data from Excel, or we can select Excel workbook here, or of course we can do the get data and go to the get data pane where everything is listed, and we have Excel here. So we can select on Excel and then click on connect. So once we do this, our folder is going to open to us, and then we can just navigate to the folder where our data is. Mine is on my desktop, so I'm just going to go to Excel. So here we have a sales data here in Excel. So once I click on this, I can hit on open. And now you just give it a second, it will connect directly to that folder, and then you will have this pop up here. It's called the navigation panel. So let's see what our navigator does. So in this navigator, you can see that we have the file we just connected to. Not just the file we just connected to, the sheet. This is the sheet that we have within the file that we just connected to. So assuming there was like more than one sheet within the Excel file, you would have seen all the sheets mentioned here. So if we click on this sales data here in our navigator, we'll also see the sample of the data that we are importing into Power BI. So all we have to do now is to check on this sheet. So you can see that we have the check here. Once you check on it, you have the options to either load or transform your data. So what you do is, when your data is clean and you don't have any need for transformation, you click on load. When your data is perhaps dirty, or you need to check for dirt within your data before you clean, you have to do your transform data. So you first transform before you load for analysis. So in this case, since we're not talking about data transformation yet, I'm just going to hit on load. Once you hit on load, let's see what happens once we load that data. So here we've imported our data into Power BI. So let's see what's different now that we've loaded our data. First difference we are saying is that our icons, those icons for bringing in data into Power BI, are no longer on our canvas anymore. So the first thing we see here is build visuals with your data. So next thing, if you go back to our data panel now, what do you have? We have our sales data. I keep calling it data panel. It's called data pane. All right, so we have our sales data. So within this, our sales data, these are all the columns within the data that we have: city, customer name, and all of that. To get a better view of that, we have to switch from our report view on the left hand side here to our table view on the view pane. So if we click on a table view, see what we have here. You can see that we have all the icons of our data here, and we also have the data in this place also. In the next video, I'll be showing you how to bring in text or CSV file.